My name is Phil Kumnick. I'm Senior Vice President of Global Acquire Processing at Visa, not a startup, but a young company nonetheless. Our network and our merchant base has exploded over the last several years due to the technology most of you have in your hands in the form of a smartphone or a tablet. And with all things in our industry, security is paramount. And the challenges of securing data on those platforms is exactly that. It's a challenge. We partner with lots of startups and innovative companies who look for ways to secure data in the payment ecosystem and enable digital commerce on these platforms. One of those firms I'm here with today is Hypori. They're going to share with you how their architecture and their applications help companies that partner with the Visa network to bring secure electronic processing to merchants. Let me introduce Justin.
Thank you. So my name is Justin Marston. I'm the CEO and co-founder at Hypori. Today I want to talk to you about enterprise mobility. Most users' experience of enterprise mobility is kind of like a BlackBerry on their iPhone: email, calendar, and a few apps. Well, today we'd like to invite you to get out of the DeLorean, leave Marty McFly in the rearview mirror, and step into a future where there's a full ecosystem of commercial mobile apps in the enterprise. Hypori can deliver any mobile app as a secure service from the cloud. That's really important, so I'm going to say it again. We can deliver any commercial mobile app without modification, without SDKs, containers, or wrappers, as a secure service to both personally owned and enterprise-owned mobile devices. If we go to the overhead cam, we can get to the demo here. So Joel's got our ACE client on an iPad here. When he connects, he's connecting to an Android virtual machine that's running on the server. The apps here are different than the apps running on his local device. It's kind of like virtual desktop infrastructure, but designed for mobile devices. If he clicks into Outlook and starts looking at his email, there's no data at rest on this iPad. It's all just streamed as pixels across the network. If he comes out of that and goes into Microsoft PowerPoint, this is the real Microsoft PowerPoint, not a kind of third-party knockoff clone. If we come out of that and go into Uber, you can see our location here in New York right now. And if you come by our booth, we can show you the camera working, we can show you video conferencing with apps like Microsoft Link. Now, if we want to show you here that the state is actually running in the cloud, if Joel starts playing a video here in the iPad, okay, and then he switches his session over to the Asus device, you can see that the video keeps playing, and the reason for that is because the app is playing on that virtual machine on the server. So it's really like virtual desktop infrastructure, but designed for mobile. It's designed for the sensors, the 5-inch screen, and the touch-based interaction. And it's streaming for the user, kind of like Netflix, down to their client device. There's no data at rest on the endpoint. So the key point here, we can run any mobile app. For the user, it's just like downloading Netflix to their device. We don't have to put an aggressive policy on it. And it has all the same benefits of remote Windows from a security, privacy, and simplicity perspective, but it's designed for mobile devices. It's designed for that 5-inch form factor, touch-based interaction, and the sensors on a mobile device. So we got our start in the US Department of Defense, and today we are listed on NSA's Commercial Solutions for Classified list as the only approved way to deliver mobile apps on classified networks. And we can actually deliver any mobile app on a classified network because we take responsibility for all the security functions of common criteria in our client, encryption, authentication, things like that. So today we have customers in healthcare and finance and other sectors. And the thing we're showing at Finovate for the first time is a new capability, remote Bluetooth. And if we go back to the overhead cam, we'll get a demo of that. So Joel is going to run a credit card transaction. He's going to put in an amount, swipe the card, make a payment, sign the screen, make the payment. We increasingly see mobile devices as kind of like the central brain of the Internet of Things. So the modem, the compute, the place the application's running. And today we're showing point of sale as the use case. And if you're in a high throughput environment like a checkout, you really need to have some kind of peripheral devices that are going to make that work well and go fast. So that means barcode scanners, it means Bluetooth receipt printers, it means magnetic card swipe, Bluetooth cash drawers. So if we go here to the HDMI output from Joel's computer, we can see the app that's running on the server. Now, the key thing isn't the user experience of this particular point-of-sale app. The key thing is that we can run any point-of-sale app as securely on the server, accessing local Bluetooth peripherals connected to the physical device. So on the right here, you can see the screen of that virtual mobile device, the virtual machine on the server, the frame buffer. On the left, you can see this kind of Bluetooth orchestration messages that are carrying the Bluetooth data across this encrypted session between the client and the server. So we can go back to the overhead cam for now for the rest of the demo. So again, a key point today to take home, we can run any point-of-sale app as a secure service from the cloud, or an acquirer can host it and deliver it as a secure service from the cloud. And we've talked today really about point of sale, but there's lots of other use cases. Whenever you're trying to mobilize a business process, a sensitive business process, and you want to use a mobile device to do it, and maybe it's for customers, contractors, or partners. We're seeing stuff from retail banking, investment banking, private client banking. This would be a great way to do that. So why is this relevant to Visa and why are they interested? So to answer that, I'm going to hand back to Phil Kumnick from Visa to close us out.
All right, thanks, Justin. Very simple, 48 seconds. Again, as I said earlier, our business depends on third parties to grow acceptance. These platforms have democratized acceptance. We've got merchants all over the world who are joining every day. This type of technology helps our customers and clients streamline delivery. It takes secure, sensitive data off the endpoints who don't like card data sitting on phones. With this type of technology, it's in the cloud. As we continue to digitize commerce, these types of test and learn situations with partners like Hypori help us build standards and platforms that people can innovate on. So thank you. Our time is up, and hope you liked it.